You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is Black Hollywood Live. Just saying, featuring conversations on love, sex, and relationships from three sassy ladies. Black Hollywood Live. Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live, Just Saying.
Merry Christmas. Welcome to another episode of Just Saying. I'm Diann Valentine. I'm here tonight with my girls, my co-hosts, April and Jen, and we want to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas. So we know it's Christmas. We know you all don't have anything to do except hang out with your favorite happy hour girlfriends, and we are so glad you are here. But it is happy hour.
Yes, it is.
Let's
and
get
you know
going.
We got to drink because we drink to be merry, and since it's Merry Christmas. So you can find our drink on our website at justsayingshow.com. Ladies, let's cheers.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, you cheering with me today.
I'm so happy like my April is back because I don't like that girl that drinks water. We don't do that.
She said I'm boring, but I think I turned up the most when I had water in my system.
Ooh, that's good.
It's good, right?
Yummy.
It's strong. What's this one called, Jen?
It's called Christmas Morning.
Oh, I
how
love
appropriate.
You're so creative.
Yes.
I try. Speaking of creative, we are listening to Family Christmas by Anita Wilson.
Hey, Anita.
I
like
love her
this.
rendition
Yes.
of Christmas song, this Christmas song.
Okay, I like it. You know, I don't really like Christmas carols. But
Scrooge.
Yeah,
I know. It's so funny. My mom is like, she loves Christmas music, and I'm always like, ugh. So, you know, all you producers, singers, rappers, if you want a chance for your music to be showcased here on Just Saying, make sure you send us an email with your music at justsayinglive@gmail.com. And, you know, we might feature you on our show.
Don't underestimate us. You just might blow up having
We
your
might
stuff
make
with
you a
us.
star.
Come on now. Don't be slipping on us on Friday nights.
Well, moving right along into Just Heard. Now, we're not going to give you no caddy gossip today because it's Christmas. So we're going to talk about all the Christmas movies because I'm in the Christmas spirit because I wore my red for Christmas. And I can't wait to see today. Well, probably not today, but tomorrow, Daddy's Home. Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Will Ferrell
Right.
and Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
You didn't see
That's going to be
previews, Jen?
hilarious.
You've
No,
been busy,
I know. I'm
Yes,
just so out the loop.
So everybody make sure that you get ready to go to the movies because if you don't want to, laugh and you want something a little more serious or maybe a little more crazy, you got Quentin Tarantino's
I'm a
Hateful
huge
Eight,
fan
which
of
is
his.
going
I
to be
know.
so left,
He's
but
amazing.
so interesting.
What is it called?
And The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I didn't actually, I wasn't aware that he had this movie coming out because I've kind of been a little busy myself. But, yeah, he always gives you a little twist.
Yes.
So then we had that.
I just hope, I'm sorry, have you seen the trailer? Because I just
I
hope
haven't.
Sam Jackson's going to be the angry black man again.
No.
I'm
Because
telling you, I call him
he
the
does
angry
it
black
better
man.
than nobody else.
Yes, like that is
Why
like
do y'all call him
no.
the angry black man?
That is his role in Hollywood, the angry black man.
He wasn't angry when he was like, come on, mama, I'm going to dance for you. He wasn't angry. He was just crazy. And then you have Joy. Did you see the
I
premiere
can't
for
wait
that?
to see
What
Joy.
is
Yes.
I'm so
Now,
out
Joy
of it.
is starring actually Bradley Cooper and then the Jennifer
Jennifer
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
And I love them together because they was in the other movie.
Yes, Silver Lining.
So, yes. And then they did the other one. What was the...
American Hustle.
Yes, American
Yes,
Hustle.
yes,
So,
yes.
Right. I
I
forgot
like
about
when
that.
they pair those two
They're
together.
good together. I
Yeah.
love Jennifer Lawrence. She's extremely talented, and she just, I just feel like she's just like open. Like she just doesn't care.
Yeah, I love that about her.
Yeah.
Very flippant. I mean, come on now. After you fall at the Academy Awards twice. Yeah,
Was
you
it
kind of
twice?
Twice.
Yeah.
Once up the stairs and once getting out the car.
Classic
oh, God.
moment.
She's like goofy.
Love her.
But
I
listen,
know.
ladies, if you want a little more drama, and a little more intense, you know, make sure you tune into The Revenant, and that is starring Leonardo DiCaprio. And that looks
I'm in love with
really,
him.
really good.
I haven't heard of that one.
I'm here for all of that.
They leave him for bad, and he goes after for revenge. It's really good.
Wow.
So, but from the preview,
He
it looks like
is
it's going to be
one of my favorite actors. I think he gets so into his role.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he
he
embodies it.
Yeah.
Like I have never seen. Like I love him.
Yeah.
He's
So I will
amazing.
definitely
He's
support him
amazing.
for
Yes.
sure.
I know.
So maybe this one will get him his award that he seems to
I
get
know.
overlooked
I know.
for
Every year.
Yeah.
I know.
So
But
make sure-
I've heard that they say that Leonardo DiCaprio is too handsome. That's why they won't give him an Oscar.
He is
I don't
fine
know
as
what
hell.
truth it is.
What?
Okay. Right?
He is fine as hell.
So make
I will
sure.
fuck the shit out of him.
Okay.
Sorry.
So if you had to pick between him and Will Smith, who would you pick?
I
Both
would-
you just double up.
I would probably have a threesome.
First time ever.
Yes. That's my answer.
Okay. So make sure you guys go to the movies this season, you know, enjoy the gifts and the family and the dinner and all of that today. But make sure you get to the movies and
Yes.
go see and let us know what you thought. We want to know what was your pick. So make sure you let us know.
Well, I'm offended personally because you did not bring up Concussion.
Who?
My other celebrity crush.
I had a concussion. That wasn't on my list to talk about. Moving right along.
I'm gonna go see you, Will. Okay, I'll be there to support you, boo.
Literally every movie on this list are movies I want to see.
Yes.
That's a
yes.
rarity to
Yeah.
have that much to do on Christmas Day.
Plus concussion. We already know. You walked in talking about concussion.
Right. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we could sneak into, pay once and sneak it.
Oh my God.
You didn't used to do that.
We going to the
You
ghetto
go
now.
front like I'm the only one who
Yes,
did that
your
when I was a
bougie behind
kid.
is the only one that did it when you were a kid.
You mean to tell me
I
you
was
used
too
to go to
scared.
movies
No,
on
we have to
Saturdays?
support the film industry.
Oh my God! Look, y'all.
You probably downloading
Join
music too
me.
without paying.
Look, get 2 for 1, just like Patty's Pies at Walmart.
Y'all crazy. Let's get into our show.
All right.
Well, you guys know it's still football season, okay? Did
Don't be
football
so
come on
happy.
today? I don't know. Like, don't they normally do like a Christmas Day game or
Yes,
something?
I know they do it on Thanksgiving.
Right, I think Christmas too. So anyway, you guys, go to DraftKings.com to play fantasy football because they're making somebody a millionaire every week. And you can have a free chance to win if you enter promo code BLACK. So go to DraftKings.com, pick your little team. You might win some money. And if you do, especially if you win $1 million, we definitely need some because it's Christmas and you should be in the giving mode. And you should be giving us a good 20% because it's 3 of us and these girls have very expensive taste. And so we need a good finder's fee, but make sure you guys go to DraftKings.com, promo code BLACK, and maybe you'll win $1 million.
Yes, thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Well, ladies, let's hop into our show. Since we are literally 7 days away from the new year, I thought it was a perfect time to kind of reevaluate things. Look at what you did well last year, what you did well this year, what you might want to change going into next year. So this show is called 7 Ways in 7 Days. And I thought we would explore a couple of topics, business, relationships, and your sex life, and see how we can help you make a brand new start and improve some stuff that you did this year that can only be done better going into next year. So let's start with this business concept, okay? So we know that, in business, you have to know when to let things go, when to keep going, when to keep pushing. How long do you stay the course, before you give up? Or when do you get to a fork in the road and you just kind of realize, I've been doing this for a long time and it just ain't working. So let me just move on. So ladies, both of you are business owners, so I want to hear from you. So what are some things or one thing both of you have done this year in your business that worked very well? One will rock out with me and one with your new mini ventures.
Oh my God, I feel like a damn Jamaican with all these jobs I
A
have.
gypsy.
I would probably say that my online boutique, and I haven't launched it yet, but I've got very good feedback from it. I'm actually wearing something from it today. Appropriate. ClassyGirlWardrobe.com.
I'm just saying she ain't gave her girls nothing yet.
Well, I mean,
not even a gift card.
This like outfit
wait, but
343 that
you didn't get your Christmas gift yet. Jeez, just ruin it.
You know I'm not saying.
So I would say that I've really been, putting time and energy into it, but it really is like so much stuff to do. And I'm slowly checking things off of like my checklist. And just when I was gonna have my photo shoot, I had to make an emergency and fly out. Right. So I was supposed to have my photo shoot last week, and I wanted to get it up by the end of the year, but things happen beyond my control. So I just, I had a little setback, but I'm looking forward to launching it, and I have a really, really good feeling about it.
Well, we can't wait.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you, April? One thing that you did that worked really well this year.
I stepped out on faith. I think a lot of times we get in our own way and we start doubting ourselves, and so we continue to talk about things we want to do, and we never see them come to fruition because we just don't take the chance. Yeah. So for me, it was really a big deal to step out on faith and bet on myself, because talking about it is one thing, but actually putting the work, the know-how, the be-all behind it is something totally different. So I found that in doing that, I was able to achieve things that I thought would take me much longer to achieve.
Right. So. All right. Oh, good. Have either of you ever read a book called The Alchemist?
I haven't read it, but I've heard about it.
You've heard of it?
I have it.
Oh,
Omar gave it to me and said, "Mom, this is a great book. You should read it." I have not read it yet.
It is a great book. And basically, the summary, the principles of the book is that when you step out on faith, when you challenge yourself and you leap out there to achieve your wildest dreams, that the world is kind of in a conspiracy with you to push you forward. So the minute you take that first step, the minute you leap, you discover that the world around you starts to mold and affect you, and resources started coming out of nowhere because the world is waiting for you to take that leap. So it's a really great book. You should read it. Yeah. Good, ladies.
When I'm done, I'll give it to you.
Okay. I'm like, I'll get around to it. Hopefully top of the year.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk a little bit about like social media. Okay. Like, I'm a big believer. I don't know how certain people monetize social media, right? We know that it's important. We know that it is relevant and it's necessary for all of us, for brands, for companies, everybody. You can't deny that it's a force to be reckoned with. But from a business perspective, how do you think you can monetize the effects of social media?
Well, I would say just, with my following and what I'm doing with my online boutique, it definitely, I feel that's the way I monetize from it. Like you have to be like selling something. Like obviously people get paid to, Instagram pictures and things like that per IG or whatever IG post. But for me, now I have my Classy Girl Wardrobe IG account, and so I'm just kind of like building up the hype. So when I do launch it, people are like, okay, I can go here to go buy it. So I'm just kind of like driving my business through social media, because I'm just like, if I have all these followers, y'all need to be following me to buy something.
What y'all following me for?
Yeah.
Right.
But it's interesting though, because a lot of times, particularly in the music industry, that we see a lot of artists have millions and millions of followers, and they release a new album and they don't sell. They don't even go gold.
Absolutely.
So that's not always the case.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sometimes followers just equal fans. Or,
and people are nosy
popularity, like having a lot of monopoly money. Are you on hotels all across the boardwalk?
But you can't stay in none of them.
People are so invested in other people's lives. Like they just want to know, because I don't know. I've never understood that whole concept, but I'm just like, damn, why are you like that concerned over what X, Y, and Z is doing? But this is the society that we live in today.
True. It feels very voyeuristic. I think that's why I have such a challenge with Periscope. Okay. You know what I mean? It just feels like, why am I sharing with all of you my moment right here with myself? It just seems very
Well, I
self-serving.
think when you're a public figure, whether small or large, you owe that to the people who, you know,
You
are.
owe that?
I believe you do. I believe you do.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
it's almost like now you're a public brand,
Right.
Okay. I want you to believe in what I'm doing. I want you to be attached to what I'm doing, because what I'm doing can either be her online boutique, my campaign for women in unity, you and your businesses. And so, you know, we have these people following us, but we have to give them something that keeps them interested.
Oh, I see what you're
So
saying.
in
makes
that
sense.
aspect, it's
Okay.
like, okay, I'm not going to be in the bathroom, getting in the shower and sharing that moment with you. But, you know, if it's a cute little moment of something that I just want to share with my followers, then because you're
Right.
invested, this is sort of like the return, you know?
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
can see
to
that.
keep them engaged, you
All
know?
right,
Yeah,
maybe
some
I'll think
people
about
take
it
it
Yeah,
just
to
like
for
the
Kim
this.
extreme.
Kardashian does that. She'll be like, "Oh, I reached 45 million followers. Here's a photo of my boobs." Like,
No.
Really?
How about it works?
Listen,
Hello.
I was going to say, if you
Look.
show your boobs,
Look
you're going to
here.
get 45 million.
Look
I'm just
here.
saying, but she does that. She's like, once she gets to
them
another million,
Kardashian, that Kris Jenner has figured it
I keep
out.
saying, Chris, write a book.
She
we
has
wait for the
figured
book.
it out. Have a bunch of kids, make sure they all pretty, pimp them, make lots of money,
She's a pimp.
and I am
Wait.
not mad.
Sidebar. Okay, so I just heard this. I believe it was yesterday that E just gave Chloe a show called like Revenge Body or something.
Yeah.
And she's doing makeovers for like scorned exes.
Oh, that's cute.
That is
I
cute.
was like, really?
It is a
she
cute
wasn't
concept.
a scorned ex, so why would they? I guess because of her transformation. Look, I ain't mad. Y'all get that paper.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at
look,
y'all.
I'm congratulating all day long.
I wish Chris was my mama.
That's right. Hello. Damn it. All right. So,
Right.
so, April, do you think that social media has the same effects today that it had, say, I don't know, 5 years ago, or you know, when Twitter was brand new?
Oh no, it's a whole nother ballpark. I remember almost 4 years ago setting up my Instagram page, and I mean, my brother and I just had this conversation 2 days ago. He was like, "You remember we was trying to figure out a name for you, and then you was like, who's going to follow me?" I was like, I do remember that, but now it's like a whole nother level of pressure. It's just a
Really?
different, yeah, it's
Pressure.
different. It's definitely pressure.
Wow.
And I feel like for me personally, like in the beginning, I was kind of under the, I definitely was under the radar. So nobody really was paying attention. Then when, you know, the show came along, Tamar and Vince, and we were
Right.
on that, okay, people started, oh, that's LaShawn's wife. I then became LaShawn's wife.
Right.
Now that I'm doing Rock Out With Me, I'm April Daniels.
Right.
So the more responsibilities I get or the more projects that I start, the more pressure it becomes, because now I'm not under the radar. Now I have to show and prove. Now I have to, you know, everybody who's investing in what it is I'm doing, not financially, just their time or their interest, now I have to make it worth their while. And
Wow.
I'm not about no bubblegum make it worth your while. If I'm going to do something, it's for real. It's not for Instagram. It's not for social media. So when you have a person like myself that's really doing it for the cause, it's just a whole nother ballgame. So the
Wow.
pressure is kind of like, I just remember those days when I was under the radar and it was so easy.
That's interesting because I never see social media as that.
Really?
I never see outside forces as pressure because I feel like I'm enough pressure myself on me.
Okay.
Like I wake up every day trying to just be better than I was yesterday, not
Right.
trying to but not really thinking about what people think of me on social media, but really thinking about how I can be more creative or how I can reinvent the next something or how I can,
Right.
you know what I mean?
But not so much
it's
how they think of
interesting.
you on social media, but just if they believe in you the way you believe in you.
Yeah, no,
You know
it's
what I
true.
mean?
It makes me think
'Cause
about
you-
it really differently.
Yeah, yeah,
I think that's
because-
really great advice.
Because I'm the opposite. I don't think about, like, I want to be better than yesterday, but I'm so okay if I'm not today. I'll get it tomorrow. So
Wow.
my pressure is not as heavy as yours.
Yeah.
We're similar in a lot of ways, but every time I sit beside you, I find out we're different in other ways. So, but that's good because, you know, it's a balance. You know what I mean?
Yep,
so,
yep.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. So everybody got your businesses out there. We want to hear what you're going to be doing differently in the new year. So let's move on. We have a special treat for you guys today because a couple of weeks ago, me and my girls, we got together and we did a photo shoot and then we shot a holiday card. So we thought it was only appropriate that we give you a sneak peek of our holiday Christmas card, but I want you to make sure you go to our YouTube channel so you can catch the entire Just Saying Christmas video and give us all of your feedback, check out all the behind the scenes, let us know what you think. So, hope you love it as much as we do.
I love it.
That my game, baby. Hello, my boyfriend. I had so much fun. I know, right?
Directions from just ball.
Trying not to fall.
So cute. Great job, Adam and
Yes.
Shaprentice. Amazing job.
Yes.
Amazing job.
Shout out our producers.
Yes. All right, so don't forget, go to our YouTube channel and you can check out the entire Just Saying Christmas video and catch all the behind the scenes footage and give us your feedback. What do you think? Did we nail it? Did we get Christmas right this year?
Oh, we got it right.
I think so.
They got it wrong right now, but we got it right in the
I
teaser.
think so. Oh, not to mention, shout out to Amanda.
Amanda, yes.
Amanda Makeup. Who
Yes.
It was our makeup artist.
Nakia.
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 No,
Yeah.
what was her Instagram?
Oh,
Kia Cash, right?
No. Nadiki. Don't kill us.
Kia Cash, right?
It's Kia Cash.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See,
All right.
Kia Cash
She
in
has
our
2
hair.
pages.
And
Hair Deaky is her hair page.
oh,
Yes.
Hair
Okay.
Deaky, yes. Thank you, Nakia. And Larry.
Larry, yes.
Yes.
Holy Larry.
Yes.
Holy Larry.
Holly Larry.
Holly Larry.
Well, he was holy that day because he had a snatch.
Holly Larry _ I believe.
Yes.
Was our stylist
We
for the
could
shoot.
not have done it without the 3 of you guys.
No.
Yes.
Amazing day. And so much fun. So
Yeah.
give us your feedback. So, ladies, let's move on. And let's talk a little bit about improving self and friends. All right? So have either of you been in a relationship with a woman that went sour? And if so, how? April, I'm starting with you.
Why, yes, I have.
Do tell.
It's really, it's ironic because I always seem to find individual like this consistent this type of individual remains consistent in my life.
Wow.
I don't know what that is, and I'm always
Right.
back at the point where I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I really don't want anymore. God, I really don't want anymore. You know, and then my husband's like, well, maybe he wants you to be a light or this and that. I'm like, pick another light, please. You know? But yes, I find myself constantly finding women that, you know, I love women, you know, not that way, but friendships. I'm an advocate of healthy relationships, supporting each other, rocking out with women.
Right.
And so when I think I found a friendship in particular different women, and I find that, you know, you're that one that they'll go to for everything, but they won't give you any credit. They'll take your ideas, but they won't give you any credit. They want you around, but they don't want you to shine. Like, I'm always finding myself in those relationships, and for the life of me, I just don't understand it. That's where I'm still trying to figure out that piece of the puzzle. But I'm always prone to that type of woman. And so, you know, I try to be who I'm supposed to be, because you should never let people or circumstances change who you are.
Right.
But I have to say, it's very exhausting.
It's gotta
at
be
times.
exhausting.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer. She's about to beat me up, but I'm a firm believer that when you constantly are faced with the same challenges, it's because you're not getting the lesson. somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere along the way,
And I
you're
agree.
missing it.
I agree. But that's where I'm baffled.
Well, that's what you call a blind spot.
Yeah, no, this
It's
is a blind decade or so.
Because you can't see it.
Right.
It's a blind spot.
Right.
You can't see it.
I stay in prayer. I stay on my knees because I'm like, Lord, I need you to talk to me now like I'm deaf, dumb, and blind because I'm not getting it. You have me here. But then Sean said, yes, I see why you think logic is there in that aspect. He said, but maybe that's your ministry. So I'm a woman torn because
that's the same thing because that could be a blind spot. You're just not seeing what you are called to do.
Yeah.
I think because you like to nurture and like you find like, you know, the wounded bird on the road and you try
you said it exactly how it needed to be said.
Yeah, no, but like, and you know, like you're a giver, you know, like you want to like, you know, I don't know if this is the right word to say, but it's like you're like Captain Save-A-Ho. But you do like to nurture. It's your nature.
Right.
You know, like you're a great mother. Like that's what you like to do. Like you like to give. So, I mean, I don't think it's a flaw because to nurture is an amazing thing, but I think you just pick the wrong people to nurture.
I'll be like, fill the application out. I'll get back to you on my day.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the Captain Save-A-Ho. Yeah. Like, them hoes can't be saved. Don't throw them no life.
Lord, it's exhausting.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
It's a job within itself.
So, Jen, I know, do you feel like you're an advocate of self-respect?
Absolutely. I think self-respect should come from your friends, from your man, just whoever you interact with, because you have to set the precedence for yourself. If you don't respect yourself, then nobody else is going to either. And I just think when it comes to friendships, there is definitely a code. There are lines that shouldn't be crossed. And you know, I'm all for giving people second chances, but when I see who you really are, I'm real quick to cut a bitch off too. It takes me a minute to get there, but once I'm done, like, you could be right there, and I'll be like, who, what? Like, I don't even see you.
Right, right. But, you know, I find that women fight so hard for the respect of men. You know, we demand respect, and you're going to respect us, but yet it's so common that women are disrespectful to each other. What's the root of that?
Insecurities, jealous, scorn, hurt.
I think it comes from within. I think it comes from, like April said, just, you know, being jealous, self-esteem issues, how you grew up. I mean, I think, you know, your foundation is everything. So, you know, what you witnessed growing up affects you a lot as well. And if you didn't see healthy relationships amongst women, I think that affects you as an adult.
Yeah, so true. You know, I've often heard April say, like, hurt people hurt people. So if that's the case, then how do we help the hurt? How do us as women collectively, as a group of society, how do we help the hurt?
I think that's step 2. Step 1 is for the individual to first identify that they are hurt. Because a lot of women walk around and don't want to accept or take ownership on the fact that they are a hurt individual.
I think
go ahead.
But I think that a lot of women walk around with blind spots and they don't know they're hurt. That's what I think. I think that women don't realize how damaged they really are because they can't see it. They can't see the trees because of all of the fog in their lives. Yeah, women are growing up without fathers. Right. They are abused. They are, their men cheat on them. Like, women have it so tough. And I just think they have these severe blind spots. And all they know how to do is fight. And they think, all I got to do is fight my way out of it. And they end up fighting the wrong people.
I agree with you.
Sounds really familiar.
I agree with you, but at the end of the day, why are you fighting someone who didn't come to you with their hands up? There's a difference. I understand the fight mentality, the protect, guard up, and all of that. But if if I was the person that approached you and my hands wasn't up for you to fight, why are you fighting me?
Because the fight really ain't about you.
It's never about
the
us.
fight is about them.
Absolutely.
Right.
So I can continue to keep loving, being nurturing, giving, and all of that.
Right.
And she's still gonna be the same hurt individual.
I can get you on Basketball Wives.
I wasn't a basketball wife.
That's okay. Listen, you could have came on and been a mediator.
You were the only one.
And been Pastor April and AKA TD Jakes and all of that, okay?
It's foolishness. Because at the end of the day, what are we doing this for? You want the next person to respect you, but you the first one to disrespect somebody else.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, we
better
truly
preach.
need each
You better
other.
preach.
We need each
We
other.
do.
And
But how do we help the hurt? If the hurt are so ignorant that they can't see the light, or are you saying we just say to hell with the hurt?
no, not at all.
Be
I mean,
about
you
your
still-
own business in your own life.
I think they have to see a difference, and you have to be the difference. And I feel like love them through their flaws, love them where they're at,
Okay.
and trust that they'll get
Yeah.
to where you want them to be, or you see them being able to flourish.
Yeah.
Not so much where you want them to be, but
Right,
I
right.
see there could be so much more to a certain individual.
Yeah.
So I'm going to love you through this, and hopefully you'll get there.
Yeah.
But don't be no fool either.
Right?
You
right,
know, it's
right.
still after, you
Right.
know, the
You're not a
third
punching
and fourth,
bag.
right.
No, you're not a punching
Absolutely.
bag.
But
No.
all I can do, I can reach you by being the example. But
Right.
I'm not going to be a rug for you to wipe your feet on.
Right. And that's really what I was looking for.
Okay.
Because I believe that you cannot be anybody's footstool.
No.
No,
Ever.
absolutely
Never,
not.
ever should you be.
Ever.
But never, ever, damn it.
Ever, never. No.
We done threw a drink at somebody, damn it.
A drink.
No.
Iron rod.
No.
Damn microphone. Shit.
Come on,
No,
Jim,
no.
get in on this. It's a chair or something.
Listen, I hope we listen. No, that's crazy to me. See, for me, I'm just like, once I see a certain side of people, I just there's no going back for me, and
Yeah.
I don't like. And I'm a forgiver because I believe in God. But because I forgive you does not mean that I want you in my life.
Yeah.
Because once you show me who you are, listen, you might fool me once, but I'll be goddamn if you fool me twice. Like, no, boo, I see who you are. I appreciate your apology, but you will never be in my life.
I get that because I used to be, ooh, you caught me up, clip. Don't even know.
Right.
You be in the room, sit right here with you, be
Right.
like,
That's
and Sean was
me.
like, April, you are so dismissive. Like, you can't just cut people off. So
Shit.
I've worked on that, but
Yeah.
once
that
I
way, too.
see who you are, I'm like, oh no, we cool, but I remember who you are. So
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
I'm just gonna act accordingly.
That's true.
I don't
think
care how many counseling sessions you've been to, how many whatever. It's not happening.
I think people are capable of changing. They have to want to change, of course. Nobody can make them change. But, I think that I'm capable of being friends with people or having women in my life that I might not necessarily agree or approve of some of their behavior. And I can share that with them, but we can still be friends.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's
And
what friendship is
that's
supposed
what
to be
friendship's
about.
supposed to be. I was going to say, I've been blessed because I have had women in my life where I'm like, what you're doing is foul. Like, that's just not cool.
Right.
Like, it's not cute and it's not attractive. And we've still managed to be friends. And I've seen those women change over time.
Right.
That's
what friendship is about. I don't want
Yeah.
no yes people. I don't want no circle
Right.
of yes people, yes minions. I don't want them because I'm in a false world. I'm living in a false
Right.
world. I need
Yeah.
people that's going to be like, girl, you tripping. Sit down and take a time out because that ain't cute.
But
Yeah.
some people
You know what I
can't
mean?
handle the truth, or they think like
Yeah.
you're hating and
Yeah.
this and that. And it's like, no, bitch, you look crazy. Like, ain't nobody hating.
Right.
crazy ass. All right, let's move on. All right, so now we are in our I am all tongue-tied. I'm telling you, it is a sinus infection I got going on up in my head. I
Well,
know.
you still look fabulous.
Oh,
But
God.
I'm glad you like the furthest from me.
I am tongue-tied today. All right, so now it is time for our Fab Find of the Week. Yes, this is a segment where we share with you something that we found, something that we love, something that we adore, and it's super duper fly, and we think you should know about it too. So this one today is coming from Aunt Funky's Closet. She is a local designer here in LA. She makes amazing amazing, custom, one-of-a-kind, handmade pieces. And she makes everything from this beautiful corset you can see here that's made with all of this intricate rope that is so duper fly. She makes jewelry. She makes bracelets.
Yes, everything, rings,
Right?
Earrings, everything. From garments you can wear as clothing
Yes.
to, I don't even like using the word accessories.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's so beneath her. But,
Yeah.
you know, just custom pieces that are like one of a kind.
Yeah, her stuff is amazing.
Yes,
Amazing. And I will say that April was a bin hog at the photo shoot because she had on an amazing piece that she made for her. And you could see her leaned up there with her pimp.
That's what my boo dad.
I'm sorry, your boo. Whoops. But you look amazing in
Thank
that.
you,
That's
thank
a
you.
great-
What I really
great
liked
photo.
about it is that the corset, it was made out of rope, but it had the ability to really just put everything in the right place. So it gave me breasts. It gave me like a 24 waistline.
Like a waist cincher?
Yes, it was like all in one. But no, it was a beautiful piece.
Yeah,
and
it was amazing.
privileged to wear it.
So we think you should check out some of her stuff
Yes.
because we know that you will love it. So you can go to AuntFunky'sCloset.com, have a look, support her,
Absolutely.
give her a shout out. We love her. Yes. And if you have something you'd like to share with us, a great product or something you think we need to have in our lives, please send us an email at justsayinglive@gmail.com so that we can feature it on our Fabulous Find of the Week. So, ladies, one more segment. Now we're going to talk about sex and relationships.
Ooh.
Now, because they always can improve.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
My
I'm like,
sex
yes.
is popping, so if it can improve. Well, all righty then.
It's the cold.
I'm here
it's
for
the cold. It's the cold.
Go
I'm sorry. I'm all congested. I swear I need a hot toddy. Somebody help me. All right. So, is it possible to have a healthy sex life when you are single?
Hell yeah.
Do tell.
I think that's when you have a great sex life.
What? You can't have a great sex life single because then you won't want a man because your sex life is popping. So
Right.
you can't. No, Jen.
I mean, I just think you can because you have the ability to do whatever the fuck you want.
But you think single sex is better than married sex?
According to my marriage,
Oh.
Clutching my pearls.
yes.
I'm going to pray
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
I'm going to pray hard for you.
But you're looking forward to your next chapter
Yes,
of marriage.
yes. You
So
know what?
it
Because
will-
I'm a firm believer, and you have to fuck me mentally for me to even like really, really, really be into you when I do fuck you. So, yeah, I would want that every day from my husband. God willing, he's somewhere out there. Hey, boo. But you know, until I get that, I'm gonna have fun being single and doing what I want to do.
So do you think there's a difference between married sex and single sex?
I do.
What's the
Because
difference?
I just think, you know, married sex, like you kind of get into, I'm not going to say like a routine, but, you know, this is the person that you're going to be sleeping with for hopefully the rest of your life. So you always gotta find ways to keep it exciting. Whereas like when you're single, you could be fucking this dude for a couple months and then you're like, I'm over him, let me go fuck somebody else. It's always, it could be like different. Whereas when you're with one person all the time, you know, granted, it should always be amazing, but I think you have to constantly be creative and figure out ways to keep it like spicy and it doesn't turn into like, you know, this monotonous act.
Listen, I hated my sex life when I was single.
Me too.
Okay, I was like, dear God, please free me, my
Me too.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's why. Listen,
Me too.
I'm a happy camper, and I can't imagine it any other way.
Me
Thank
either.
you, Jesus.
I mean, I don't have a sex life right now, but I choose not to because I can fuck whoever I want to.
You got a sex life.
No, I really don't. Like, I'm an LA virgin, seriously.
You have a sex life.
No, I really have not. Like, I have not slept with anybody
No,
since.
I'm not saying you sleeping with anybody.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could.
That's
yeah.
a sex life.
I get myself.
ain't a nut
but you know
down
what?
there.
I feel like I could fuck myself better than anybody else.
Oh my God.
We have a problem now. We will never find
Women needs a man.
cannot put that
No.
out there.
No. I'm just saying, like, you know, if I need to come real quick, like, I
You
could
can make
probably,
it happen.
I could probably do it faster than he could.
But
Say
don't
come real quick.
Yes,
Come
real
real
Yes.
quick. Right
Just,
before
I
her
need
2
to, like,
p.m.
I need
appointment.
to, like, release some stress. Like, all right, let me
I
just.
get you. I understand that. Because sometimes we do just need the release. Like, I know when I'm tripping, I'll be like, you tripping. Sean, I need to come in here for a minute because I need something to get me my equilibrium back on point. So I get that. But I don't want you to tell our viewers that because your husband could be looking and then he'll be like, that's a hard match to follow. I'm going to screw her better than she screw herself.
No, listen, because whoever my next husband is,
Yes, speak it into existence.
he is going to not judge me by what comes out of my mouth, and he's going to just fuck the shit out of me, and it'll be fine.
We prefer make love, but we'll take both.
Romance, you know, just a little bit.
No, you talking about holding hands. We not. She's about the first time we held hands, I knew he was the one. What?
No, grab me by my neck and just.
No choking.
Okay, 50 Shades. Coming
You know,
again.
you learn more and more about these two every week. See, I'm the same one out of the bunch.
Whatever. You let that door close. Your ass turn into like somebody that we don't even know. Like
We already know. You learned last week what her video library is like at home.
I know. God damn.
Hello.
You always got to feed your mind. Knowledge is power.
We see where you get your tricks from.
All right,
I got a
look.
box of cereal.
Look at you. All right, so do you guys think that women seem to appreciate the guy that treats them bad versus and take their husbands for granted?
Yes, I think there are women out there like that. They enjoy that. Matter of fact, I was just talking to my husband about a certain individual, and I was like, this woman is used to abusive relationships, verbal, physical, and different things that they've gone through that when they, you know, are faced with confrontation with other people, it actually is something that stimulates them. You know what I mean?
wow.
Like they enjoy that because that's
Wow.
that's what they confuse he loves me as. You know what I mean?
Right,
A lot of women feel like if he cussed me out, if he slapped me, if he gripped me out, he really loves me. I don't know why they think that
That
way.
bitch is crazy.
But then they go for that in other relationships, whether it's their boyfriend, a friend, a sister, whatever
Yeah.
it is. They want that confrontation because to them that means you care.
Right.
Because then when you have the person that genuinely cares, you walk all over them like, you know,
True.
you don't value it.
True.
So
True.
yeah, I definitely think there are women
Yeah.
out there who definitely, you know,
Yeah.
enjoy that type
I
of
think
thing.
that
I'm
comes
not
from
one
what
of them.
people have seen, like, just growing up. Because if that's like their norm, if they seen like, you know, their mother going through like abusive relationships, like people just kind of think that's what relationships are about, which is crazy. And I think as women too, as much as men love the hunt and the chase,
Yeah.
we want that too as women to
Yeah.
a certain extent. Like it's like, you know, because you look at that guy as being like a challenge. And
Yeah.
for me, I'm always up for a good challenge. Not that I like bad boys. I mean, you need to be a little
spicy.
Yeah. But like not where I'm like cussing your ass out every day. Like
Right.
I don't
Where
have the
you
energy
been?
for that.
You ain't come home.
But
No.
some people like that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
crazy to me, but I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't need to hunt that much where I need to be cursing you
Right.
out every day and we're like fighting and
doing drive-bys.
Yeah.
Ladies,
I
that's
don't
not
have
the
the energy
one.
for that shit.
You be like, what? I'm
Let me
trying to get
tell
my
you.
nails done. I ain't got time to come see if you home.
I used to stalk the shit out of Eric, okay? He thought I was God because I had every password. He would change it. I still had the password.
Oh my Lord.
Like all kinds of shit.
That's so much work.
It
It is.
That
I
is
would
so
never,
much
ever,
work.
Listen.
ever do that
That's
again in
way
life.
too much
no,
work.
no.
Ever.
But Jen, how long did it take before, you know, your sex life with Eric kind of cooled off after you got married? I bet you didn't even have sex the night of your wedding.
I didn't.
I knew it. I knew it.
I didn't. I was just like, oh God, I ruined my life. What am
I
I
knew
doing?
it.
No, Jen.
I knew it. I was like, she got this beautiful ass wedding, and she is just so unbothered by
And I
all
came
of
in my
it.
suite, and it was all these like rose petals, and I think I got in the bathtub, and I was like, Lord, I'm just gonna go to sleep, please. Just like I can't.
Oh my
I
Lord.
just like I'm telling you, I'm so mental, and like my mind was not there. Like I had checked out. I was just like, did I really just do this? Like, what the fuck is going on? So, but you know what? Prior, we had an amazing sex life. Like, amazing.
That's great.
That's like, Eric is probably like one of my best.
Wow, that's great. Great to hear.
It was good for something.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Listen,
You're like,
big
I'll
dick,
give 'em
big
back.
bank account works for me.
Yeah. All right, ladies. Well, this has been fun.
Yes.
Are you all going out tonight?
No, I'm going home with my
I'm
family
going home, too.
and finish eating and unwrapping gifts. And my other family, they getting ready to land. And we
Oh,
getting ready to
nice.
be popping in the Daniels' house. Y'all coming over?
Nice. No.
Oh.
That would be a negative.
Oh, well, see if I
She
invite
live in
you anywhere
Africa.
else.
She live in
Right,
Africa.
I'm not
Okay.
trying to go to Jerusalem. I
Another
know it is
continent.
Christmas,
Look.
but no.
Yeah.
Listen.
So before we wrap up, why don't you give our viewers one last takeaway about 7 ways in 7 days? Tell them how to keep up with both of you.
Well, I don't really know what the 7 ways, 7 days is about, okay? But I know it is the holiday season. And, you know, I think it is a time for reevaluation. And, you know, I just feel like whatever didn't work for you this year, don't kick yourself. It's, you know, we have a new year to try and get it together. But definitely make some goals and try and better yourself. I'm not into the New Year's resolution, so I don't believe in that. But yeah, I think it's all about living in the moment. So enjoy this holiday, enjoy Christmas, and enjoy it with your loved ones, because we never know what next year holds. And keep up with me on Twitter at I am Jennifer, and on Instagram at JenniferWilliams17. Merry Christmas.
How many ways in 7 days can you improve who you are, who you've been, to make it even that much more better in the new year to come? Betting on yourself. Everyone else can let you down, but between yourself and God, those are the only two that you can really count on. So put some trust in Him and put some faith in you, and really step out and try some new things that you've been thinking about and wondering and procrastinating and all of the things that's hindering you from just taking that leap. A leap of faith will take you a long way. And you can keep up with me at I am April Daniels across all social media platforms. Merry Christmas.
So one thing we didn't talk about tonight was gratitude, the spirit of gratitude. And over the next 7 days, why don't you just take some time and not think about goals per se, not even focus on your New Year's resolution. Save that for New Year's. For the next 7 days, every day I want you to write down one major thing that happened in your life this year that you are simply grateful for. Because I know from the spirit of gratitude comes abundance, comes more. The more gratitude we express, the more favor that we receive, and the more of God's blessings that rain down on us. We love you. We thank you for spending 2015 with us, and we will see you in 2016. I'm Diann Valentine. You can keep up with me across all social media platforms. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you. See you next year. Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Merry Christmas.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in. The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.